Today, I bring you the Disney hit Raya and the Last Dragon. The film opens by immersing us in the history of a distant kingdom called Kumandra. 500 years ago, the kingdom thrived in harmony with nature and dragons until the arrival of the trolls, malevolent creatures born from human discord. Chaos ensued as the trolls turned everything into stone. The dragons, the protectors of Kumandra, fought back but were also petrified. However, one dragon named Issa concentrated all its magic into a burn, using it to defeat the trolls. Subsequently, the rain came and the people were depetrified, except for the dragons who remained statues. The battle for the dragon's burn had led to the division of Kumandra into 5 kingdoms: heart, fang, claw, spine, and tail. To prevent further conflict, the gem was hidden in the kingdom of Khorasan, sparking envy among the other clans. Fast forward 500 years, and nothing has changed. The dragons are still statues, and the kingdom of Kumandra remains divided. One day, the chief of the Khorasan village realizes that there is no reason for the villages to continue living separately. Alongside his daughter, Raya, he summons the leaders of the other clans to make peace and reunite the kingdom of Kumandra. However, tensions arise when they meet. Despite the warm welcome from the Chief of Heart, the other villages are upset, foolishly believing that the dragon gem is solely responsible for the prosperity of the Heart village. The ice breaks when Raya forms a connection with Princess Anna Marie of the Tusk village. They become fast friends, discovering their shared interests. Maria shows Raya a map and reveals a legend that states the last living dragon may be found at the end of a river in the world. As a token of their newfound friendship, Maria gives Raya a dragon necklace, symbolizing their bond. Touched by this act, Raya decides to reciprocate by taking Maria to a secret location to witness the dragon gem firsthand. Unbeknownst to Raya, this was all a deceitful plan orchestrated by Namari, who pretends to be friendly but intends to steal the gem. Raya's father arrives to defend the gem and attempts to de-escalate the situation, urging everyone to make peace and rebuild the kingdom of Kumandra. However, tragedy strikes as he is wounded in the leg. Ignoring Raya's plea to unite, the leaders of the other clans foolishly fight over the dragon gem, causing it to shatter into 5 pieces. These acts of idiocy enable the trolls to return, turning some individuals to stone. Instead of reuniting the gem, each clan leader takes a piece and flees. In the midst of chaos, Raya and her father witness the trolls' resurgence. Unable to run due to his leg injury, her father bravely decides to hold them off while Raya saves the gem from being submerged and petrified by the water. 6 years have passed, and Raya has transformed into a determined young woman. Motivated by the legend, she has traveled every river in search of the last missing piece. In the final river, she performs a ritual, and to her surprise, a dragon appears. However, this dragon is quite different. Clumsy and lacking magic, it seems to be a drag rather than a savior. Raya learns that unlike her brothers, this dragon has no magic of its own. Instead, it excels at swimming. Raya entrusts the Zizu gem to the dragon, and a magical glow envelops it. Somehow, the gem grants the dragon the magic of one of its siblings. Determined to recover the other 4 pieces of the dragon gem and defeat the trolls, Raya and the dragon decide to join forces. Their first stop is the Tail village, where they encounter the petrified chief and retrieve the burned piece easily. This piece grants them the power to transform into humans. Just as they think they're safe, Princess Anna Marie and her army arrive at the scene. Raya and the dragon dive into the water, escaping aboard the boat of a charismatic pirate named Captain Payne, a rat with a cool demeanor. Meanwhile, a young thief named Sisu manages to seize the remaining gem pieces and escapes with them, accompanied by her 3 monkey companions. Despite their initial conflict, Sisu convinces Raya to help her infiltrate the Claw village, where they find the chief petrified. The new war chief, an elderly woman, had taken control and obtained the Zizu gem. However, Raya manages to retrieve the gem, rescuing the Claw village and gaining the power to create fog with the new burn piece. As Raya and her team travel, tensions arise between Raya and her companions, who are hesitant to trust others. In contrast, Raya, having witnessed Sisu's magic and believing in the possibility of reuniting Kumandra, maintains hope. When they arrive at the Spine village, Raya finds herself facing off against a former warrior, but her team arrives to support her. They discover that all the village members, except the warrior, have been turned to stone. Devastated by this revelation, they encounter Namari, who threatens to destroy everything. Raya is forced to engage in a battle with Namari, but just as she is about to be defeated, her entire team comes to her aid. In a surprising moment, Raya reveals her true dragon identity, shocking everyone, including Namari, who lets them escape. Now, with the former warrior from the Spine village on their side, the team had a new member and possessed 4 gem pieces. They now had the power to control water. Their next destination was the Tusk village to retrieve the final gem. To accomplish this, an elaborate plan was necessary. Raya takes a detour to the Heart village, showing her petrified brothers to Princess Namari. She explains how each brother concentrated their magic into the burning, giving it access to their power. Despite lacking magic of her own, Raya emphasizes the importance of trust and unity in the world. With the dragon's trust, the team believes they can convince Namari to give them the last gem by appealing to her desire to reunite Kumandra. Raya decides to ignore the evil Fang clan and continue with their plan. They arrive at Fang, where Namari initially resists but eventually agrees to return the burning. However, her mother intervenes and, going against her orders, attacks Raya and the dragon, unintentionally shooting the dragon, causing her to die. Namaari escapes, and the gems begin to lose their magic. The situation worsens as the water begins to recede, and the Druun intensify their attacks on Raya. Filled with anger and grief, Raya sets out to find Namaari and make her pay for her actions. Meanwhile, the rest of the team works on evacuating people with the help of the remaining gems. However, witnessing the peril around her, Raya decides to let go of her revenge and joins in the effort to save everyone. The team falls to the ground, their last hope seemingly lost. Raya, inspired by the trust shown by Zizu's brothers, takes the first step by giving her gem to Namaari before succumbing to petrification. One by one, the rest of the team follows suit. With Namaari now possessing all the gems, she initially flees but has a change of heart. Recognizing the sacrifice of Raya and her friends, she returns to reassemble the gem before being petrified alongside the others. The united burning of the dragon releases its magic, vanquishing the Druun and bringing back normalcy. Not only do the people come back to life, but the dragons also soar in the skies, regaining their magic. The film concludes by showing that they all became good friends, with Raya returning to her village of Heart. To her surprise, her father has miraculously come back to life. All the villages decide to reunite, proving Raya's father was right. The most important thing is always to trust others. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting movies.